question if we'll ever be able to solve this problem. I believe we can, but we first must realize that each statistic actually represents an individual, a person, a kid, just like me, with the only difference being is that they're homeless. We must tackle this problem one child at a time, one community at a time. Step by step, we must make a difference, and each of us has the power to make that change, to make that difference in a child's life. When a child becomes homeless, we can no longer point fingers of blame, because if I know nothing else, I know that you can never blame a child for being homeless. We must, as communities and as individuals, take responsibility for that child and not give up until they have what they need. No child should ever go hungry, be without safe shelter, or the proper supplies to succeed in school. And I mean, I think that's just a thing that everyone needs to understand, is that these kids are out there and they don't have the choice to not be homeless. And I think it's just a problem that needs to be fixed. And I just want y'all guys to go, and when y'all go home, to continue what we have started here today, and to not look at all 1.3 million kids, but to see what you can do for just one child and focus just on one child at a time. And when you do that, you'll see that this problem is a manageable one we can solve, and one we must solve. Thank you.
Feels like my son after I've been communicating with his family for so long. Thank you, Zach. You know, Zach's message is, the problem is large, but we can break it down one person at a time. Any age can do any gesture, but everything counts. We have people here today that, through a variety of efforts, are helping. And one of them is our Richmond Public Schools. It is my great honor to introduce the Richmond Public Schools Superintendent, Dr. Yvonne Brandon.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to first say thank you, Zach, for putting a face on an issue and deciding that this issue was large enough for you to put all of your energies into tackling this issue of homeless youth. You are my hero. Even though you are quite younger than I, you are my hero. And you're my hero because you saw an issue, you put strategies toward that issue, and you enacted those. You didn't sit and wait for someone else to do it. So on behalf of the 24,000 students in Richmond City Public Schools and our school board, especially Ms. Adria Graham-Scott, our 4th District School Board member who brought this to our attention, I want to thank you for coming, and we want to welcome you. So students who are here from Richmond Public Schools, on the count of 3, let's say welcome to Zach and thank you. 1, 2, 3. Welcome, Zach. Thank you. Very good. We also want to add to your group of letters by giving you these letters that are addressed to President Obama for you to take with you on your journey. Additionally, we'd like to thank Zach and his mother, who's in the crowd, because Zach could not do this without the support of his parents and his sibling who's with him. This is an initiative that is a brave initiative, and they also are undertaking this initiative because Zach felt so strongly about it. So again, we welcome you, we wish you good speed, and we wish you blessings as you go along your journey. Thank you.
It is my honor to introduce the Mayor of Richmond, Dwight Jones.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's a delight to be here, and we're here to salute Zach Bonner. And tell me another 11-year-old child who could get the First Lady of Virginia, the superintendent of schools and the mayor of the city out on the Capitol grounds on a Monday morning. I tell you, this guy has a lot of strength, a lot of power, and I think we ought to make him president or something, at least senator or congressman, because he certainly shows great style and great leadership. And Zach, we want to welcome you to Richmond, and one of the things that is very important to me is the eradication of poverty, the reduction of poverty. One of the things we want to do in Richmond is become AAA bonded, and one of the requirements is to reduce poverty. But not only that, because of who I am and because of what I believe that we have to work very hard to make sure that the least of these among us has the opportunity to be blessed or benefited by those who are strong. There's a great book that says the strong bear the infirmities of the weak. And Zach has understood that at an early age. And so we welcome him to Richmond, and we want to salute the Children's Museum. We want to salute all of those in Richmond that work on issues of homelessness. And this really brings it to our attention and makes it really real, the fact that even though we may have places to live, food to eat, and all of the accoutrements of life, there are those who yet struggle and who are yet without a place to live. And Zach, you bring that so wonderfully to our attention. So we're delighted to have you. And I'm imagining that you have a whole lot of things that a whole lot of people have given to you. And so this is one more. So come here, Zach, and let me give you the Richmond City Council and myself want to present you with the Richmond Human Service Award for you and your Little Red Wagon Foundation. I'm not going to read it, but it's signed by the President of Council, Kathy Graziano, and myself. And I want you to know that if I had the ability to make you an honorary Richmonder, I would. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it. Zach Bonner, honorary member, citizen of Richmond. Congratulations, and we're proud of you.
Thank you. As I said, the many efforts go about helping this problem, and it was mentioned earlier about the invisible children. People work very hard to create environments and take care of the needs of these children without making them feel different. And I'd like to introduce two of those people now who would like to take a moment and speak. Tiffany Taylor Minor and Carol Burdett. Tiffany is with Homeward,